There's just so much confidence into this Red Arrow side, and buildcon are going to have a busy afternoon. They'll have to settle very fast to disturb something about Red Arrows, because if they let them play their game, even without the veteran James Chamanga, Red Arrows looks very dangerous.
We'll keep you posted with what's happening at the various venues as well. It's a lot of activity, like Bwezani keeps saying. There may just be some more trouble here. Alassane Diarra. Could this be number 2 for Arrows? Oh, the ball stuck to his boot. But released the ball earlier there, Alassane Diarra.
And this is what wins bring to the fans. All of a sudden, Red Arrows fans have just added in number. You can clearly see whatever is going on. Electric situation at Nkoloma Stadium. Whatever this motivation is coming from, Red Arrows looks good. But the tempo surely should be raised from this buildcon side, who need to up their game because they can seriously compete. They've done that, they've been undermined, but they've gotten to closer to top 4, and that's where they are. They are in the points of the top 4, remember, coming into this game. Only goal difference separates them.
Alassane Diarra. Ball looking for Ricky. Goalkeeper had come out, quickly tracks back. Kapilimba. Infield control from Christon Jere. He stung his buildcon side. Humphrey Kabinga. Left brings in Lineo Bongong. Control good from Ronald Olaki. Vincent. Trezoshi Wawa. Stopping that one in the process, fouled by Ronald Olaki. Well, the only game so far that has kicked at 3, giving us a goal.
Well, there will be tussles there, and Red Arrows have to be good as well. Yes, in attack, seems to be one-sided, but there are those always threats that show up with this buildcon side. Too much confidence in them. It's not a joke that they're actually occupying 5th position before this game is played.
So overall, this is the 9th meeting, but from the last 8, Red Arrows have won 4. They've been the dominant side when they come up against buildcon. Losing 3 occasions, 1 draw, scoring 9, allowing 6. This could be more trouble here. 2-0. And more trouble here for buildcon Football Club. And it's the leading goal scorer in Ricky Banda, who brings the house on fire here. A yellow card as well, accompanying the complaint there. Lineo Bongong into the ref's book. Not to count for nothing, I'll tell you. Arrows are not interested. The likes of Elvis, Bissong, and them will celebrate. 2-0. Arrows in the lead.
It's Ricky Banda who adds up. Diarra makes up that move. There it looks like offside. No chance at all of offside. And Ricky Banda was not going to make any mistake of that, adding up. It's 2-0. There's so much understanding into this Red Arrows side. You have to love the way they coordinate their movements. That was Ricky Banda just loading it up. The goalkeeper was already down, and he's loaded it up.
Arrows look like a team that can pass the ball to each other with their eyes closed.
Exactly.
So Ricky Banda with his 10th of the season, and really this will put pressure on Arrows to extend his loan deal. Remember, he's on a 2-year loan deal from Jumulo Football Club. And so let's confirm it, shall we? 2 goals within a space of 10 minutes. And it's Red Arrows 2, buildcon Football Club new. Arrows mean business.
They seriously do.
So Ricky Banda with his 10th of the season, 11 overall. Remember that he did score also in the Total Energies CAF Confederations Cup. We can also confirm Kansanshi Dynamos are leading 1-0 against Green Buffaloes. Of course, 2-0. So let's confirm the yellow card that has been given to the Cameroonian, Lineo Bongong, the 26-year-old. Looks like some protestation against the decision to allow play to go on towards Jan Sikazwe. Has ended him that one. Control now by Ricky Banda. Handball.
Just the pace of this game is seriously electric. Red Arrows look like they seriously know what they are doing.
Are you saying that buildcon don't know what they're doing?
Well, on the race to the title, it's what we are talking about.
Yeah,
it's smelling. I'm telling you, they can start counting games where they feel they can actually get something out of it. With the way they've started this game, their fans should actually start believing.
They look unstoppable. They look like a team on rampage. Nixon Mubigi. The 4 changes that have been made. I think the rotational policy as well for these Red Arrow side is really working wonders here. There's a lot of this player been out and the like, not sticking to the same squad. That has been an undoing for most teams. Same 11, very predictable. From buildcon really, last time they came to Lusaka, they were beaten 1-0. Last season, James Chamanga scored the only goal in the 71st minute. That game that was played on May 8th, round 29 in the 2020-21 season. 71st minute goal from Jemba, separating the two sides. But of course, last time that Red Arrows beat buildcon in Osaka by this scoreline, if ends 2, was June 14 in 2017. Debut appearance in the Zambian Super Division. Shadrach Malambo and Loti Nyimbidi scored the 2 goals, 55th and 86th minutes of the match. Attack now by buildcon. Mubidi, extension, playing it back to Alan Kapila, across field to Prosper Chiluya. Zambian international doing a good job in terms of taking out the ball. The 24-year-old Zambian international, Chiluya. We're probably hoping that he'll be caught up by the new Chipolo Polo coach, Ayosa Asnovic. We're told Zambia's lined up 2 friendly matches against Bafana of South Africa and also Guinea. Joseph Piri does a bad job of it. Received by Lineo Bongong. They've been stunned. They've been shocked. So let's also update you with some score lines that are happening from the various venues. Chambishi and Prison Leopards still scoreless. And so is the game in Kabwe between Warriors and Fole Malembe. Kansanshi Dynamos have taken the lead against Nyanta Boys. Jesse Jackson Were has scored. Nkana have taken the lead against Kafio Celtic. The landlord, Renaud Sate Kampamba, has put Aba Lady in the lead.
Oh, Jackson Jesse Were on fire there. That will be goal number 5 for Kansanshi Dynamos.
Cross comes through. Simbaya sitting at the just in front of the midfield this afternoon. Simbaya, typical defensive midfielder. Cross expected from Placide Boleke Weta. Kizito Kezron. Placide now. Kizito, good interchange, waiting for the return ball. Offside flag is still down here. Just going past the mouth of the Red Arrows goal. Earlier on, we're talking about players tied because of contractual obligations. That was the same story that Red Arrows faced in the game against Prison Leopards, because Charles Kalumba, the goalkeeper for Red Arrows, is actually on loan. He's employed by the Zambia Correctional Services, so he's on loan from Prison Leopards, so was not eligible to play in that match.
So they know how it feels.
Test of your own medicine, my friend.
Yeah.
So if it ends this way, then Red Arrows' dominance will continue on top. They'll move to 52 points. Green Eagles are still tied scoreless against Indeni Football Club. And now the points difference will go to number 6. But look at Kansanshi. Since Boyd Mulwanda took over, they're yet to drop points. They'll move in the top 8 bracket. What a dramatic change of things.
Well, that will be massive for them. And of course, they've gotten a lot of goals that are critical. But at the bottom of that, it will be Chambeshi, Lusaka Dynamos, Kafio Celtic, and Konkola Blades. Still the same teams that started these games in the relegation zone will still be where they are.
So we can also confirm, if it ends this way, it means that Chambishi Football Club will not win the Zambian Super League title.
Exactly.
Because the maximum they can get is 49, eh?
Yes.
And Arrows already on 52, so they can't catch up. So we can confirm that Chambishi will be nowhere winning the Zambian Super League title.
But no team is relegated yet.
Absolutely not. Yeah. That's just one of those stats we're doing for you. Simwanza giving away possession to Humphrey Kabinga. Christon Jerry on loan from Zanaco Football Club. On the left now with Lino Bongong, the Cameroonian. Second boy's got it, heavy pass. Foul in the meantime, advantage after Kabinga was brought down. Of course, Kabinga this afternoon starting in place of Jonathan Manongo. Simbamba takes no prisoners on board, I'll tell you. He can be one that can throw in tackles there. Red yellow cards also one of his characteristic of his game because of the physical play, physicality that he does bring in a match.
Well, it's also positive to see that buildcon are actually pushing. Okay, at least they get that rare chance of a set piece. Yes, Trabo Kalumba, get a goal, get in some confidence. That's what we'll be looking for. Across
field now, shot, good dummy. Taking out Twiza Chaibera. Found goalkeeper Kalumba by Placide Boleke Weta. The player also from Jumulo Football Club. So we've got two players in this afternoon's match on loan. We've got the right back for buildcon, Placide Boleke Weta, on loan from Jumulo. And for Red Arrows, goal scorer number 2 in Ricky Banda is also on loan from Jumulo Football Club.
Yeah, and Jumulo not doing pretty bad in the second tier of Zambian football. And of course, there's another big game in the National Division 1. Mchanga Rangers will be hosting Napsa Stars. There's so much drama in that division.
The other way around, in fact.
It's the other way around?
Yes. It's at home against Mchanga Rangers.
No, that's a cracker.
Yeah. Of course, Jumulo had till recent, their coach was Linus Makwazi Senior. Since moved on to Power Dynamos, will be in action tomorrow. I can see a few Power Dynamos officials in the stands, but in the meantime, it's Twiza Chaibela. Box, cross coming through. Chance here! Good save by the goalkeeper. It was a good connection from Alassane Diarra. He readied himself very well, waited, anticipation, connected, but saved by goalkeeper Benson Mwale. Now, Diarra, a man on fire. Remember there's a movie called Man on Fire? That's what's happened with Alassane Diarra. Good ball now. Bringing in Nixon Mubidi. Controlled nicely. Good football from Arrows. Cross comes through. Boleke. Pressure. Picked up by goalkeeper Benson Mwale.
Well, seriously, good football from Red Arrows. That chance. Look at the bicycle connection from Alassane Diarra, the man of the moment, making these Red Arrows look excellently well. On loan from Kafue Celtic. That's it. Well, that was going to be one of the goals of the season had it gone in from Diarra.
Simba Mbaya. Ricky Banda. Ball for Twiza Chaibela. Interesting haircuts. Arrows players have, and there's a foul there. A card will certainly accompany that decision, and it's the captain Kanamuli Sevelini Kapilimba. It's too much in terms of the pressure. Yellow card for the captain. Experience he's got. Has also played for Sofapaka in Kenya.
Well, it's Twiza Chaibela trying to beat up his man. The only time or the only way it was going to be brought up was illegally. Luckily, it was outside the box. The pace Red Arrows is using into this game is just too electric. Too much for buildcon.
But you've got two of your defenders getting yellow cards in the first half. Of course, Kapilimba following in from Liu Bongong sums up what's probably the pressure that may just continue for the larger part of this match. But good officiating thus far from the match officiating panel led by Janice Sikazwe. Getting things spot on. Primanwo Kezron Kizito on there. Benson Mwale, 24-year-old, the goal custodian, calling for a solid 3. Oh, he's got a sweet left foot. The only problem is that he's a bit rusty, Francis Simwanza, because of injuries. The young brother of the former Zambian international, White Simwanza, That's Francis. See how they're going to take this one. See how they're going to take this one now. Ward does a good job.
Seriously, not what is expected from Simwanda. Just not what he thought was going to do. And of course, being helped by the assistant there.
Nixon Mobidi. Looks like he'll bring in those long throw-ins. The pass where the likes of Mwenya, Matete, then the days of Coca-Cola Blades would bring in those long throw-ins. Second ball. Dealt with easily by Arrows. Piri. Shot from Diala. Blocked by Placed de Boleke. Chiluya. Trouble in Africa here. Chance here! And it goes just past the mouth of the buildcon goal. Or even in commentary, you don't need to sleep. This is the fast-paced game. You sleep, you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, there's so much pressure on buildcon. They will need to settle down as quickly as possible. That was Chiluya, who cleverly passed that ball into it. And wow, the head was not touched as he expected, and unfortunately could not yield anything positive at that moment. But it is all Red Arrows so far. In the first 24 minutes, it looks like there's one team playing. buildcon has to settle quickly before this is turned into a one-team affair.
Jonathan Manongo, on loan from Green Eagles Football Club. He was deemed surplus by the Green Eagles side, coming in as a first change. It's been a difficult afternoon for Humphrey Kabinga. So in comes Jonathan Manongo. So far, he's already played some interesting matches since moving from Choma to Ndola. Well, Kapila Litre climbing on the back. Two players down for the two sides. Team medics already rushing in to look at the extent of the injury. Of course, the team medics for Red Arrows, Team Doctor Ndawa Sipuka and Farai Mutale, the physiotherapists, first on the scene.
Well, it's a free-flowing football, but of course there will still be some of these incidences. Kapila there should have been the guilty party. Just jumped on top of his friend. Apparently, both have to be attended to. The other one is okay. Rushes to the bottle of water.
The drumming here by the Red Arrows fans, very deafening. If you are around here, you have to really scream to say one or two things. So these are the available options. Benedict Chepeshi on the far right, not part of the team in terms of the first 11 on standby. In the middle, Saddam Yusuf, or in the stands today. But if you're a buildcon, Timu Kopala, it's really a lot of pressure. How the roads from Lusaka, if you're driving to Ndola, may be a long one. For a journey that might just take about 5 hours because of the loss, you might think it's 10 hours by driving from Lusaka. Charles Kalumba, we are back to play. Trezor Shibwabwa played back to goalkeeper Kalumba. The two players are back. Good to have them back. Alan Kapida and also Christopher Chola for the buildcon side. Played back Alan Kapila, bringing in Charles Kalumba in the fray. Strong clear out from the Arrows goalkeeper. Chola trying to control, under pressure from Kapila. Looks like it will be an interesting duo this afternoon. Christian Jere across field now. Placed Boleke Weta. Run made by Ronald Olaki, but cover is enough from Trezor Shibwabwa. Trezor back, not giving chance to Richard Olaki, the Ugandan 27-year-old. Chisi Mudalambe must be pleased with the football that has been saved by his lads. Kanumba. Chested nicely by Nixon Mubiri. In comes Twiza Chaibela. Cuts inside, gets a bit of one. Good ball on the right. Offside flag. Flag already up from first assistant Dana Chikotesha. Was the match official originally from Petauke. That's where she comes from, on the eastern part of this country.
And she's actually been given a white badge. as a FIFA referee now.
Oh, recently was part of those match officials in Egypt in the under-23 tournament. In a male competition, one of the female match officials speaks volumes. Played back to Kapilimba. Buildcon really have sat back and not in any way threatened the Arrows' goal. If there was a way, you'd probably want to bring a chair for Charles Kalumba, apart from standing to take some seat. Left now. Stuck in there. Kezron. Placed there with Boleke. Difficult ball for Ronald Olaki. See how they'll make of this movement. It looks very good in terms of the building blocks for Buildcon Football Club. Olaki. Kizito Kezron. Chance for a cross. Not given chance was Jonathan Manongo. Yet again, it's Tresor Shibwabwa.